Scratchy bad, scratchy bad. Hey yo,
Going on YouTube, I told you I'm be doing them back to back today. You feel me? Got another one for y'all. Hope y'all still having a blessed day for real. You feel me? But we finna get right into this one right now. You feel me? I did twin. Damn, hold on, my bad. My phone is tripping. We get right into them.
Am I the a-hole
All right,
because I
ready?
told my wife if she chooses to spend a night with her best friend, we're done? Me and my wife done been together 6 years. Married for 4 of those years. Now for the first 2 years that we were talking, she had this old best friend we'll call Neil. Now that ain't his real name, but just for this story's sake, we'll call him Neil. And right away when I first met her, she introduced me to Neil. And Neil was a pretty good guy, and we actually became friends. Now we went buddy. We wouldn't hang out unless my wife was there. But he was a pretty good, solid guy. He never gave me any weird vibes. So, before me and my wife dated, she had a pretty rough patch with men. Now, she's what you would call a pretty nice woman, a pretty helpful woman. Like she'll go above and beyond for you, which left her in some pretty bad relationships and, left her mistreated a lot. But Neil will always be right there with her to help her and help her, with getting over the men and even escaping some of the men. So he was a great friend.
Okay, all right, stop right there. Hold on. See, look, I don't do that best friend stuff. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't care if it was there before you met me, or I don't really do that best friend stuff because for some fact I know how niggas is. I know how men is, bro. I know how men is. They will wait 20 years, and if you give them the opportunity to cross that line, they're going to. That's just what it is. I don't believe in that best friend stuff. They just not. They like you. They low key like you, but they like you just enough to where they respect you. But you call them and be like, hey, yeah, you trying to go there with him? He's gonna take you down. He's gonna take you down. I don't do that best friends. Nah, hell no. That would have been out the window. I'm sorry.
Now,
Red flag.
he always had an ulterior, like ulterior motive. But for the most part, he was a nice guy. He portrayed the nice guy. Like he never showed any signs,
Red
of
flag.
stepping over that friendship boundary. Now, when me and my wife was set to get married, things was going well in our relationship, but things weren't going so well in Neil's relationship. So his relationship ended up falling apart, and my wife, ended up trying to help him with getting through his relationship. Same as he would do for her, a friend returning the favor, as you would expect. Now, things started to turn a little bit when me and my wife was going to get married. So a week before me and my wife are set to get married, we go out with some friends, and of course, Neil is a part of that friend group. We're all out, having some drinks, having a good time. Neil overhears a couple talking about an open relationship. And he decides, hey, you know what? Let me tell my friend about this open relationship. So he tries to convince my wife, not my wife at the time, but fiance at the time, about an open relationship. That way he could get with her just before she was to get married.
Bro would have got dropped on his head by no count, and I would have left her. And I would have left her. I don't care. She would have said no, bro. The fact that he comfortable enough to do that, bro, you out the dope, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Come on, twin. The hell, open relationship, man. You crazy.
Nah, my wife came to me with the news immediately because he didn't say it around everybody. He waited till they was alone to break that news. Now, like I said,
I
my
told you trying to
wife
hit.
is a nice person. She's not confrontational. I'm the confrontational one. So I confronted him about it and I said, hey, no, you can't be doing that. And I kicked him out the wedding. He was supposed to be a groomsman. You can't be standing up here next to me when you tried that junk on my
As you
wife.
should.
So after that, me and my wife got in a huge argument. Like right after that, we got in a huge argument because Neil tried to say I was just as controlling as the past boyfriend she's had. And I'm like, no, that's not the case. You tried to come on to her before our wedding when you supposed to be a groomsman and her best friend. He confessed his feelings. Now I always thought he had a thing for her. My wife kind of thought it too,
I
but
told you, man. I told y'all. Them nigga best friends don't be our best friends, bro. They will sit down and play that role for as long as it takes. Cause guess what? They still doing their thing. But the main thing they want to get for y'all, which is sex, whatever, they still getting it for some from elsewhere. So they're not just solely focused on you. So it doesn't matter if it's a month, 6 months, 5 years, 10. It doesn't matter because they still getting what they really want from other people. But you still around. They're still gonna hang around you till you decide to take it there. They're gonna take it there. And a lot of females done did that stuff and ruined their friendships. And they know it.
We
They know
always
it.
brushed it off because he never acted on it. But he decided a week before the wedding to confess his love. So I told him, no, I don't think this guy would be right having around with us about to get married. Our marriage is gonna be new, and he'll be salt in the wound. And she fought me with it. We had our biggest argument we ever had. Like I said, she's not confrontational, but we had a big argument over it. I can understand. She done known the guy. At that point, she had known him for 15 years. So I can understand not wanting to get rid of your friend, especially as he had unheld you down through thick and thin. But you get married, you got a husband now. I hold you down now.
Facts.
And we can't have this
Facts.
guy with ulterior motives in the background while we trying to make sure we straight. So she finally agreed. And to my surprise, Neil had went away. He went away without any dispute, nothing. Smooth. Now, over the years, we get updates and news about, Neil, see what was going on with him. A couple of mutual friends would tell us, about his life. So, he ended up getting married. Was set to have a child. Unfortunately,
Excuse me.
the child ended up not making it. Then, him and his wife, they were married. They were supposed to stay together. He had got news from the doctor that he had cancer, terminal cancer. So, he wouldn't have much longer. And when he got home, his wife was packing her bags and headed out the door. Say it.
Damn.
Yeah, say it. I know.
Damn, nah, that's sad. That's sad.
So I was like, well,
up.
baby, that is your old best friend. We should reach out to him, see how he doing. Lost a child, lost your wife, losing you, Sound, things is going downhill over there. Let's just check on him. Checked on him. He was glad to hear from us. And we actually started hanging back out. We started hanging back out, kicking it, cooling it, everything, just to be a little pick-me-up in his life. Because, it's gone pretty bad. So, like I said, we started hanging back out, kicking it, having fun. He ends up having a seizure, going to the doctor, and the doctor let him know, hey, man, you only got a few weeks left. He then confesses his undying love to my wife and said he's loved her since he met her.
I told y'all. What I tell y'all, bro? I'm telling you, bro. Dude will play that role, bro. It doesn't matter for how long he will play a role. He don't when he got married, was about to have a kid and everything, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I don't do no best friend stuff, bro. It's me and you. It's me and you, baby. That's all we need. It's me and you. That's all we need. I don't need no. Just me and you. I don't really like people like that, for I ain't even gonna count.
The one thing he would want to do is to spend one night with someone he truly loved. To,
You got me fucked.
do with someone he truly loved.
Got me.
He told that to my
What?
wife. He got weeks left. And
What'd
he
she say?
chose to try to use his terminal illness as a crutch in order to have a night with my wife. She comes back.
Gullible for it too.
She talks to me about it. And she says what he said. I laughed a little bit because I was, it wasn't funny, but it was funny. It was funny, but it wasn't funny, if you get what I'm saying. And I look at my wife's face, and she's serious. I thought, I thought, we was just going to wipe it off, but she's actually considering it. I was like, what?
Red
She
flag,
said,
bro. I would have divorced him, telling you.
I don't know if I'd be able to live with myself if I couldn't grant his dying wish. It'll just be one night. We'll be protected. Don't worry. I feel bad. I felt like I led him on all these years and maybe used him. And I was like, no. That's just what friends are. He's being as manipulative as those guys you used to date, trying to use that to trick you into doing that. I told her if she did that, it's over. Like, I wouldn't even want to be with you.
It's over.
And she
OVA.
thinks I'm being rude.
Over.
She says it's only going to be one time. Come on, he's dying. Tough. Yeah. Tough. You know what I'm saying? I told her even considering it and not rejecting it immediately makes me think, you know, what about this marriage, you know? If you could just step out of the marriage anytime just to, you know, I know it's a serious situation, but you were married to me. This is a serious marriage.
Serious?
One night, any night, if you do it,
serious?
I told her if you even do it, it will never be a chance for us again. So, we ain't been talking since. She been giving me the cold shoulder and crying every day, thinking about how she can help her friend.
I would love you just because
I
you did
really
all
think
that.
he's a bad guy. I really hate that we allowed this guy back in our life for him to pull something like that.
Goofy.
But I'm thinking, like, am I the bad guy? Am I the bad guy for telling her that I'd leave her if she did that? Or is one night really not that bad?
Nah. Hell no, you're not the bad guy. The fuck? Oh, man, you ask my wife gonna come to me and try to get me to, she's trying to convince me to let you go. I don't care if fuck if that nigga died. The hell they got to do with me? What? Shorty tweaking, bro. I probably should have been divorced ASAP. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. The moment she walking out that door, man, she would have been getting served right in her face on the divorce paper. Man, you crazy, man. I be telling y'all, bro. I be telling y'all, man, we don't, fellas, that best friend bullshit. No, sir. No, sir. Now, there's some dudes out here that really is best friends with certain people, but on a normal scale, most of these dudes be trying to hit. I'm just gonna be real with you. Most of these dudes be trying to hit. Now I know females is different. Females actually be best friends with a dude and don't actually like him, but it's not the same for dudes. He's your best friend. He likes you. That's just what it is. I'm sorry, but I seen that. I would have been the single man. I would have been back on the market, and I would have found me a new wife. ASAP. You did? Well, that's it for y'all, man. Today's reaction video, man. I might have a couple more coming for real. Stay tuned. You feel me? Please like and subscribe to the video. We're going up this year. I'm trying to upload a video every day until December. I want to post a video every day. I got a goal to post 365 videos, y'all. Help me on this journey. We're going to get there. Please. Thank you. Amen. I'm out.
Skачите бач, скачите бач.